Evil reigned on Urantia for hundreds of thousands of years due to two major missteps on our planet. The first was the eventual default of our planetary prince, Caligostia, who was best representative of the personification of the devil, when he decided to default with his brothers, Lucifer and Satan. The second default happened with our material sons Adam and Eve, who attempted not to eat a forbidden fruit, but to rather establish one when Eve decided to have intimate relations with Cain, who was the true father of Cain, as a blasphemous attempt to unnaturally expedite the advancement of the human race. As a brief description of this unsanctioned upgrade, the Urantia book indicates that Abel, who is described as being more primitive with aspects of intelligence and spirituality when compared to Cain, being of pre-Adamic stock, had special, almost superhuman endowments stemming from the planetary prince's corporeal staff. So in other words, Adam and Eve attempted to cheat and expedite the natural evolutionary system. And it was not so much a sacrifice that led Cain towards killing his brother Abel, but for the reality that most days, Abel would remind Cain that Adam was not his true father, and that he was most certainly not a part of the divine plan, located in 76.2.5. These two constructs of our then defunct planetary prince and material sons are vitally important to understand concerning the influence of the Caligostia, Lucifer, and Satan trio, since they were supposed to be, in many ways, our spiritual ambassadors to the kingdom, along with the material son's role of advancing our material genetic stock. Fun fact, Adam and Eve were both material and divine, and could actually perceive and communicate with our once planetary prince, who was in spirit form. In addition, our material sons had advanced knowledge of every species of creature on our planet, due to their extensive previous training that led to them eventually volunteering for their planetary assignment. However, these divine plans were never completely followed. And of course, these planetary defaults set our planet back spiritually and evolutionary further behind planets that had not participated in various forms of rebellion.